Barry Beck, Rayo roots the line on defense, and here we go.
Sam, I don't know why.
Allison on the draw.
I don't know why, but I got a feeling this is going to be a rough game. I just have that feeling.
Spring. Roots the line in.
Oh, he just got slashed right across the face by Hospital.
That may get rough. There's Allison. They've got something going on in front. Steve Patrick.
He's got Hospital.
After Hospital.
I don't like to see fighting, but it's a good thing that Patrick did good because Hospital slashed him. Roots the line right across the face, and they're just letting him know that it's not going to happen this year.
Taps it ahead for Sandstrom. Got to split the defense. He's taken out of the play. Sandstrom goes right after Brad Martin.
And he's got to stay healthy. He's got to be healthy in this game.
Beck collides with Dave Brown. Beck sends it into the corner. Prop is there. Prop is hit along the boards by James Patrick. Beck. It's poked
there
free.
They go. There they go. Two big guys.
Beck and Brown.
Coming.
Barry Beck and Dave Brown.
And I'll tell you, I saw that coming all the way. And Beck is mad, and there's no way you're going to stop him now. And Brown is one heck of a fighter. And that started way back. And I don't think we've seen the last of that tonight either.
Well, you know Beck isn't thinking about the shoulder when he goes like that against Dave Brown.
Patrick missed that one there. Oh, what a hit.
Almost lost it. Gets it back, and we've got something going right in front of the Flyers bench.
Beltran and Patterson. Look at the Philadelphia Flyers yelling, go, go, go.
They're cheerleading.
Sometimes, you know, you're right there on the floor, on the bench, and you get this irresistible urge to reach over, especially if your guy's getting beat. There's this urge to reach over and just yank at the opponent just a little bit. Not to punch him, just to yank him a little bit, just to throw him off balance.
Yeah, just hold him a little bit. Teams remain at 5 aside. 3 minutes gone by second period. And they're hitting out there.
Like I said, that's a good time. That's what gets you in shape in training camp is getting bumped and everything else. There's Hospodar and McPhee, but watch number 6, Chychrun and Laidlaw. They just banged into each other.
In the zone, Rangers are offside. 15:25 to go, and here we go again.
Beck again.
This time it's Rich Sutter. I believe it's Rich Sutter.
And this time Rich Sutter went after Beck. And looked like he hit through the first one.
Well, if they're looking to challenge Beck, that might be a mistake.
I think that is a mistake. Watch on the left of your screen, You'll see. Now, there's Smith. He gives Osborne the knee, but look on the left of your screen. Hospodar tackled Allison, I guess it is. Yeah.
Is a call. Right.
Now, watch on the right of your screen. You can see that Chychrun is the guy that's doing it. And there's another one.
Now Esposito has a brother.
Oh, no! Oh, let's go.
Eklund was pulled down and
got away with
call. Whoa, Brook gets pulled down and there's no call.
Okay, it's even now.
We've got something going.
Eriksson
along the boards. 2 Swedes fighting?
No, I don't think so. I think they're just holding on to each other right now. Interesting.
Things have slowed down in the second period. It's become a tight checking game. Body's been bumping. Osborne shot. Nice save by Froese. Osborne again, and Froese hugs the post, covers the rebound. Osborne does some pushing and shoving with Poulin.
And they're all in it now.
Yeah.
Look at the goalie get out of the way. Froese. Somebody's punching Osborne.
Could be Greg Smith, I believe.
Yeah, and now James Patrick is with somebody.
He's with Poulin.
Well, he got Poulin a good shot, and Poulin held on, or else he was going down. Boy, did he ever give him a good shot. Poulin's coming back now.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Osborne and Greg Smith still going after one another. Kevin McCarthy is paired off with Steve Patrick.
That won't do anything right there, I don't think. Kevin McCarthy is not the type of guy to go for a fight. And there's James Patrick and Poulin again. Those two are the ones. They got to be tired. Poulin is cut pretty good.
Poulin's got a cut over the eye.
Patrick got him with a first shot, a good one, a real good one.
I want to tell you something. In the off-season, James Patrick trained with Donnie Lalonde, a professional boxer.
Is that right?
Donnie Lalonde told me that he worked with some players up in Winnipeg.
But Dave Poulin is not a sucker puncher. But the guy, who's this guy?
Greg Smith wants to get in there.
Well, Osborne should not be going. They should grab Smith and get him out of there.
Smith wants more. And here we go again. Now it's Mike Allison in there with Brad Marsh.
Well, Sam, I guess my prediction was right.
You were exactly on the button.
Now, Mark Osborne's gone off the ice now. Or has he? Yes, he has, and I don't understand. He should have never gone off until the other guys have gone off. Absolutely never gone off.
Patrick and Poulin still squared off, holding on. Allison got involved, and he's got
Brad Marsh.
Got a hold on Brad Marsh.
I think they'll let go. Patrick's got somebody down. That's Steve Patrick. And you can see
Kevin McCarthy.
And they won't do anything. And I think what it's all about. And Patrick, James Patrick and Poulin are still going at it. They just rested.
Yeah, there they go again.
And this guy is still trying to get on.
Greg Smith. He won't get off the ice. The linesman Diffuso trying to hold him off.
And James Patrick is throwing him or what? There goes Kevin McCarthy trying to get in there.
And now the
goalie's in there.
Rose is in there, and here comes Kleisinger out of his net.
And they should.
Oh, man. It is all broken loose. Here comes Kleisinger right after Froze. Oh, my.
It's all broken loose now.
And Froze's helmet is off, and Kleisinger's all over him.
Okay, he won't punch him. He'll just hold him down the way it should be. Poulin again, and James Patrick, they finally separate.
Wow.
Steve Patrick had Brad Marsh. Now he's letting him up. Or is that Kevin McCarthy? Yeah, he's letting him up. Now Kleisinger's got sitting on Froze, and there's no way Froze can do anything.
Allison is still on top of Marsh.
And there's no way Marsh will do anything right now. And he's going to let him up, and that's good. Okay, it's time to stop this stuff right now. I think, be careful, Mr. Kleisinger. This is the NHL. Be careful, my young man friend there, because it could happen.
And Greg Smith still doesn't want to leave. Well, you know there are going to be some game misconducts out of this one. 5:13 to go, second period. It's time for the officials to figure out the penalties.
All right. Let's hope.
And these guys...
There goes Brown and Barry back again.
Boy. There it is.
I knew that was going to happen.
Not getting back to hockey.
I knew that was going to happen. And there's another one.
Yeah.
Carson is punching Thomas Sandstrom. And Sandstrom doesn't know how to fight. Look at Beck and Brown.
And now Derek Smith and Mark Pavlich in front of the net.
Oh, boy, that's a mismatch. Oh, come on. That's Patterson with Pavlich. That's good. Look at Beck and Brown.
Yeah, it is Patterson. And Beck is again gotten the upper hand on Dave Brown. He's saying, listen, you better cut it out right now. Well,
that's right.
That isn't friendly conversation. They're not talking about good restaurants to go to after the game.
They sure aren't. They sure aren't. And they're holding each other, and I don't understand. There goes another one. Somebody else. Ruotsalainen. Somebody is.
And here come the Rangers off the bench.
Number 6.
Here come the Rangers off the bench. Don Maloney led the charge off the bench.
Oh, no. Hospital's got Samuelson. That is really trouble. That's trouble right there, guys.
Everybody off the bench. This has really gotten way out of hand. This is just totally out of hand now.
Well, number 6 picked on Ruotsalainen. Here comes somebody off. Look at this. Who is that?
I think that's Carson just skating around looking for anybody to go at. Now it's a 2-on-1 over there. Don
Bobby Brook
is
gets in there. Bobby Brook
no, that's Beltran.
Here comes somebody from back off the bench now. What is going on here,
Patrick
guys?
is coming. Looks like he wants to come. No, that's Osborne who seems to want to get back on the ice. Beltran is 32. Derek Smith, Bob
And
Brook
you know who's
there.
underneath that is Beck and Brown. And they got to watch their hands. That's when guys get their feet, their skates, their hands all cut. Eddie Hosper's got Samuelson. And, you know, I know Samuelson's big, but Hospital is a kind of a guy who can really throw him. And I'll tell you, you got to be very careful right now.
Boy, this is dangerous. This has just gotten totally out of hand. They've forgotten what they came here to do. And they've got to clear the ice. They've got to stop the game right now.
Right now, that's right.
To cool things off.
Jordan McPhee is in there with somebody. And there goes Ruotsalainen again. Somebody's got Ruotsalainen. I don't know who it is, but Donnie Maloney should say, okay, I'm going off, but don't go off.
Well, now, Maloney wants to get back on. Ruotsalainen,
well, you know, he should say to DeBruz, okay, I'm going off, and then he goes off, and then come back on again. Oh, somebody just got thrown down to the ice and got hurt. Was that McPhee? Oh, gee, look at this.
The punches are flying. Beltran and Rich Sutter. Rich Sutter getting the best of this at this point.
Is he ever? He's on the left hand.
Oh, my. This is what I just hate to see.
And Beck and Brown are still down. I'm glad to see Kevin McCarthy right now with Ruotsalainen, I believe. Or no, it's Eklund.
Check out the two goalies. They're just standing quietly.
And that's the way they should right
now.
now.
Beesbrook and Jensen. There they are.
I'll tell you one thing, though. The good side, it sure gets you in shape.
Wow.
This wrestling with all that equipment on.
It's so dangerous.
It is.
So dangerous. Hospodar and Samuelson. Hospodar trying to trip Samuelson as they wrestle in front of the Flyers bench.
And Beck and Brown are still there. There's Samuelson and Hospodar. Now, you got to watch this because if Samuelson lets him go, Hospodar is going to turn around and probably nail him one. Sutter is pulling on Beck's hair.
I wonder what the coaches are thinking right now. What are the coaches thinking?
Right now, they're going, I wish this would stop so we get this game going. But in the meantime, they're saying, boy, I'm glad to see my team sticking up for each other. That's the only good point I can say in this.
Samuelson using that 6'6", 225 to just hold Hospodar in place. Hospodar trying to trip him. Look at Samuelson.
Samuelson, don't let go. That's all I can tell you, kid. Don't let go.
Well, they've gotten some players off. That's Patterson and Pavlich.
I don't think Patterson wants to go now with the way for.
Hospodar got free. Let's see what happens here.
I guarantee he'll throw him. Guarantee it. He ripped the name right off.
Yeah, there he is. And McPhee goes after Hospodar. And Samuelson comes back in. Will it ever stop? Will it ever stop now? And what do? Do you call out the specials to get?
No, there's nothing you can do, Sam. You just got to let it go out, I guess. You just got to let these guys get tired where they cannot throw one more punch. And that's the only thing to do. And I'll tell you, there's got to be a lot of investigation in this game. They'll be playing the tapes about this game over and over again.
Guys leaving the bench. There may not be enough players left to play the game.
Meanwhile, back at the bench. But I knew Hospodar as soon as he got loose to throw him. I mean, that's automatic.
Dave Brown.
Brad McCourt and DePuzzo have done a heck of a job getting those big guys up. There's Barry Beck.
Samuelson.
Beltran. And you see this, Patterson's trying to flip Pavlich. And Mark, even though he's a small guy, he's not a weak kid. He's strong.
Oh, he is strong.
He holds in there, and I wish they would break that one up.
There's just so much two linesmen can do.
That's right. That's right.
Look at these. They're ready. Those guys are ready to charge back on the ice.
Okay. And there's Pavlich and
wow.
Joe Patterson. Mark Pavlich and Rail Ruotsalainen.
4:48 remaining in this second period.
I think what they should do right now is call this period.
Absolutely.
Organize everything, do the ice, and play 14:48 or 24 minutes and 48 seconds in the last period. And I thought I was going to get home early.
Well, they already threw 6 players out of the game with game misconduct.
Yeah.
So they were down to 14 players. And now what happens when they sort these penalties out?
Nice
Feed for Sandstrom onside. He's stopped by Jensen. Good save by Darren Jensen. And Sandstrom is decked by Chikrin. And here we go again.
Chikrin this time just kept smashing Sandstrom across the back. Sent him in to the boards. And Sandstrom and Chikrin.
Guess we haven't seen the end of the fighting yet.
Don't kick. Don't kick. Come on. That's one thing that would be death to me, I'll tell you. Kicking. That's one of the guys long time ago, I never forgave him for it. 1972 kicked in Team Canada in Sweden. I never forgive him for it. He kicked one of the players. That's when you can get really injured.
Sandstrom being led to the penalty box. Chikrin also. If you're tuning in late, yeah, it's early in the third period. We had lots of fights. 11 players ejected on each team.
Well, Sam, the following players have been ejected from the game for the Rangers: Laidlaw, James Patrick, Beck, Feltrin, Samuelson, Steve Patrick, Maloney, Allison, Osborne, McPhee, and Kleisinger. For the Flyers: McCarthy, Marsh, Hospodar, Greg Smith, Rich Sutter, Carson, Poulin, Brown, Prop, Craven, and Froze. 18 still remain. 22 have been ejected from the game, and the fans are starting to chant "Suit up, Rosen and Esposito."
Thomas Eriksson. Puck is still loose.
That's when you get really tired now.
Miller going after Eklund. Penalty coming up.
Chikrin again. He took Pavlich out. Knocked Pavlich down at the side of the net. And Pavlich is bleeding, so it'll be a 5-minute major. Now watch Chikrin come up right there with the cross check. It knocks him right into the goal post. And Pavlich gets it on the left side. So Chikrin only gets 2 minutes for roughing at 10:02. He drew blood. That's an automatic 5. I mean, okay, so the goal post hit him, but he pushed him into it. It's an automatic 5.
Pavlich. Across the line. Chikrin goes down.
There's Pavlich.
Called.
No, Pavlich is right after
him. He went right back after him.
Look at him. Oh. He's trying to kick him with his knee. Come on. I can't take it anymore. Oh, boy.
Well, Mark Pavlich not backing off at all. And two of the hardest workers tonight, McCourt and DeFuso.
I'll say.
With the striped shirts, pry them loose.
But see, that's Gregson's fault. The guy should have had a 5-minute major. He would have been out of the game. Pavlich had a time to cool down. He drew blood. It's a 5-minute major. You know what I mean, Sam?
Okay, I understand.
That's what I mean. Now watch Pavlich. He knows it's him. First he tries and he knocks him down, and he just turns around and jumps up on top of him and tries to punch him.
And 2 more players have been ejected. Pavlich has gone to the dressing room. So does Chikrin, and we're down to 8 players aside. 1 goalie and 7 skaters. The few players remaining are trying to get their breath and relax a little bit. A lot of hardy souls and loyal fans still left in the stands.
Look at that guy. There's a hardy soul.
He missed the whole game. Could you imagine if he woke up and said, "Hey, what happened?
Hey, man, what's going on?"
Where are all the players?
Give me a beer. That's too much. Oh, boy.
I believe a penalty has been called for too many men on the ice. That's incredible. There aren't enough men on the teams.
That is too much.
Well, that tops it off. The Flyers are called for too many men on the ice. Well, this has been one of those bizarre nights, ladies and gentlemen. If you've stayed with us, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a wild night here at the Garden. The Rangers defeat the Flyers 4-1.